Rose's brother, and Brad, her cousin. Although neither had much experience with childcare, they agreed to do their best. James prepared food and left to watch football with friends, while Brad stayed behind to help the children bathe, eat, and complete their homework. During this time, Brad began to notice Roberta's growing independence. He hadn't paid much attention before, as she was always modestly dressed and well guided by her grandmother. He helped the children get ready for the day and gave them breakfast before letting them play. From that moment, Brad's behavior toward Roberta changed. Rather than focusing on her care, he started showing her extra attention in ways that were unnecessary and unwarranted. One morning, he went to a nearby shop to buy treats. He bathed the twins, dressed Robert first, and sent him to the kitchen. Then he delayed with Roberta under the pretense of helping her get dressed, placing her on his lap. She didn't notice anything odd. She was still very young. After dressing her, he gave her a lollipop and reminded her not to talk about any discomfort. Delighted by the treat, Roberta joined Robert, who was slightly upset that he wasn't given the same. She shared with her brother, and they went about their day. When their grandparents returned, Brad offered to continue helping with the children's morning routine. The grandmother appreciated his offer, unaware of any reason for concern. Eventually, the school term ended, and Albert suggested the children come home for the holidays. Though Rose hesitated, knowing the conditions at home weren't ideal, she eventually agreed, wanting to spend time as a complete family. One Saturday morning, she went to pick them up. She brought gifts to thank her parents for their care. The children were happy to see her, though visibly sad to leave their grandparents and uncles. On their way home, Robert casually told his mother that Uncle Brad gave Roberta lollipops every morning, but never gave him any. Rose found the comment odd and promised to buy Robert some sweets too. Roberta then added, "I always sit on Uncle Brad's lap. When I say I feel pain, he gives me a lollipop." Rose was momentarily stunned, but assumed her daughter was just repeating something she had heard from another child. She dismissed the comment and carried on with the journey home. Back home, Robert and Roberta struggled to reconnect with their younger siblings and their father. They were quiet and distant. Albert, on the other hand, was overjoyed to have his children home and was happy to see them healthy. As bedtime approached, Albert bathed the boys, while Rose took care of the girls. While helping Roberta, she noticed her daughter wince and complain of discomfort. Rose asked gently if she had hurt herself while playing, but Roberta repeated the same thing she said earlier. This time, Rose grew more concerned. The following day, when Roberta's temperature rose